Всем привет, друзья! Продолжаем рубиться в Mass Effect. У нас задание там, по-моему, кто есть, да? Давай посмотрим. Так, Journal, да. Разоблачите Сарена. Вы представили Совету Цитадели доказательства того, что Сарен, один из агентов Спектра, стал предателем. Угу. Доп. Заданий пока у нас нету. Окей. Блин, ну какая же офигенская игра. Мне кажется, что без зернистости все-таки получше. Давай поговорим. Здесь, кстати, вот на начальных этапах славы BioWare, ну, может, это уже не начально, я так, может, от себя тяну говорю. Короче говоря, здесь надо очень много взаимодействовать со своим отрядом. Чесать языками там. Вот, что они, типа, требуют внимания, там, всякое такое, в общем, да. Так, с компьютерной сложность дешифровки. Так, 25. Ага. Так, давай посмотрим. Так, рапорт патруля Альянса. Капитан Хенриксон зарегистрировала источник необычной энергии во время патрулирования в скоплении Ро-Аргуса. Ее особенно интересовала система Гидры, но она получила приказ возвращаться до того, как ее команда смогла что-либо изучить. Будем отправлять разведгруппу. Так, подожди. А куда у нас все вот это вот дело? Кстати, да, у нас же прокачка. Я ж поставил ручную, точно. Такс. Она у нас специализироваться будет на штурмовых винтовочках и боевой подготовке. Здоровье на 8, 4 единиц здоровья в секунду. Давай вот это качнем. Прилив адреналина восстанавливает все навыки и позволяет использовать незамедлительно. Или усиление щита. Восстанавливает 30% энергии щита в секунду. Либо штурмовая винтовка. Давай вот это. Вот это норм. Так, и Кайден. 2 очечка. Страж. Сокращает время биотически. Вот это вот обязательно одно качнем. И давай электронику. Перегрузка позволяет использовать навык электроники для взаимодействия с предметами несложной конструкции. Вот это давай. Потому что я уже в первой миссии столкнулся с тем, что ящик не смог открыть без электроники. Ну, у меня ничего нет. Так, журнал. Что у меня тут не поюзано? Отправляйтесь в башню. Отправляйтесь в президиум. Поднимитесь в башню Цитадели, поговорите с советом. Окей. А чё он мигает? Ну типа я же посмотрел, хорошо. Отметить как прочитано. Ага, вот все, теперь понятно. Так, ну тут, короче, куча вообще всего. Это я попозже почитаю. Да не, ничего страшного. Спасибо. Ничего страшного. Да, вот так вот, кстати, выглядит главная цитадель землян. Ну, в смысле, не землян, а пристанище, короче, людской расы совместно с другими, потому что это межгалактическая станция. Здесь есть как земляне, так и всякие там вот эти вот турианцы и азари. И, короче, кого тут только нету. Вот, допустим, привет. Их явно нельзя назвать землянами, да? Блин, я Mass Effect проходил лет 15 назад, если не больше. Если не 20. Я уже не помню, когда вышел Mass Effect. Ну, короче, хрен знает, я вообще ничего не помню. Зелтон. Так, давай поговорим.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Что случилось, чувак?
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response.
У них, видишь, эмоций нет, они говорят об эмоциях.
This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Что случилось? Спутница?
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find the Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Ну расскажи историю. Блин, я тут буду все подряд читать, потому что реально все интересно, офигеть.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
Элкоры.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Не очень любят внезапные перемены, но тем не менее ты говоришь, что вы предпочитаете вашим уютным гнездышкам, да, приключения и внезапные события. Но как-то ты что-то не очень, у тебя одно с другим вяжется, ладно.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor group.
Короче, ты представитель твоей расы здесь, да, на Цитадели.
They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
Амбассадор.
Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
А ты хочешь общаться, нет?
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador.
Volus.
Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Dismissive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
А, то есть это вообще не землян место.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, Earth Clan.
Ну что, пообщались. А вот это что такое? А, вроде как вот эти штуки, потом я что-то вспоминаю, они что-то со временем, короче, отсюда свалят. И можно будет... Или, короче, что-то как-то с ними, в общем, можно будет потом взаимодействовать вот с этими кракозябрами. Ладно, мы потом разберемся. Блин, ну познакомились с другими расами, что прикольно. Так, давай посмотрим карту. Авина или Авина? Где я вообще? А, вот я. Я в офисе Элкоров и Волосов. Здесь кабинет у Дины, где мы только что были. Это президиум у нас место. Ох ты, ёпстудей. Здесь охренеть. Лифты это походу. Ага, входы в жилые сектора, экспресс Цитадели. К башне, нам вот сюда надо. А что такое Авина или Авина? Так, а вот это куда нас ведет? Подожди, Шепард, а это кто? А, это член отряда моего. Так, ну здесь вроде больше ничего уже нет, да? Здесь вроде я все изучил. Ну да, здесь мы все взломали. Короче, уходим отсюда. Так, здесь, что у нас тут? Сюда мы вообще не попадаем. А чё? Ой, а что у нас здесь? Так у нас там ничего и нет вообще. По карте даже. Ладно, давай. Короче, я все равно буду играть на клавиатуре, потому что с Джоем, в общем, не кай возиться. Секретарь посольства.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Да я уже был там.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Ясно. Так.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
Кто это?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the
это
virtual
гид.
guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Спасибочки. А, вот она, смотри.
Presidium. Allow me to be your guide. Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters
Да,
of
мы туда и
interstellar
идем.
importance.
А что такое СБЦ?
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Служба безопасности
Citadel
Цитадели.
security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Спектры.
Do you know anything about specters?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Solarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Окей.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, and thank you for using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Прикольная она. Слушай, а кто такие соларианцы? Я понял к Академии СБЦ, я понял, кто такие Азари, ну это вот такие вот, да, вот девушки, вот они. Я понял, кто такие турианцы, а кто такие соларианцы? Видишь, она сказала, что Азари и соларианцы, что они типа доминирующая раса здесь. Так, а куда это ведет нас? Это нас ведет в посольский зал и управление СБЦ. Ну давай заглянем, чё бы и нет. Познакомимся с кем-нибудь. Вон, смотри, кто-то там, дипломат.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Дипломатический архив. О, пожалуйста, кодекс. Так, а ну давай почитаем. Кодекс. Дипломатический архив. Так, кольцо президиума. Кольцо — замкнутое круговое парковое пространство, которое соединяет жилые сектора. Внутри него находятся посольства влиятельных рас и частные резиденции галактической элиты. В президиуме находится большое количество открытых ресторанов, баров и роскошных мест отдыха. Уровень гравитации равен 1/3 земного. На потолок президиума выводится голографическое изображение неба. В отличие от жилых кварталов, где жизнь бьет ключом 24 часа в сутки, 7 дней в неделю, сутки в президиуме длятся 20 часов, 6 из которых составляют ночь, на время которое приглушается свет огней, а небо переходит в ночной режим. Многие офисы и резиденции имеют открытую структуру, зачастую у посольств отсутствуют внешние стены. Преступность не является проблемой благодаря серьезному контролю территории президиума силами СБЦ и установленным повсюду средствам слежения. Похитителей сразу обнаруживают и берут под стражу. В кольце находятся космопорты Цитадели, близость к центру облегчает посадку, а сниженная гравитация упрощает работу с грузом. Сотни кораблей проходят через космопорты Цитадели каждый день. У каждой расы, располагающей посольством, имеется собственный стыковочный шлюз. В центре кольца находится башня, в которой заседает Совет Цитадели. Башня возвышается на расстоянии более километра, параллельно секциям, в которых расположены жилые сектора. Поскольку она находится в центре вращения, центробежная сила в ней крайне мала. Гравитация поддерживается полями эффекта массы под углом 90 градусов к кольцу и жилым секторам. В верхней части башни находится консульский стыковочный шлюз, который обычно используется дипломатическими курьерами и агентами «Спектр». В нем находятся челноки для эвакуации членов Совета в случае необходимости. потом почитаем, потому что тут, смотри, сколько тут всего, блин. Тут просто охренеть. И опять эта хрень здесь, ладно.
Human, delighted, welcome. It is good to meet you.
Окей, ладненько. Так, давай посмотрим, что там за посольский зал еще, Азалия. Может, еще с кем-нибудь познакомимся. Директор Пален. А, так это СБЦ мы пришли. Здравствуйте.
Commander Shepard, I didn't expect to see you here. Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Нет.
I came on my own. I need information.
You humans are always so curious, always sticking your fingers into someone else's pie. Is that the right expression? Never mind, forget I asked. Was there something you needed, Commander?
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law. Especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres? They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that. People who do the dirty jobs.
I agree. But they need to be held to a higher standard. They need to be accountable. Saren's out of control. We both know that. But because he's a Spectre, the Council doesn't want to do anything about it. Is that the kind of person this galaxy needs?
Absolutely. The only thing that matters is accomplishing the task.
Maybe. But I've never had to cross that line to get the job done. Never.
Tell me about CSEC.
CSEC provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel. We're a civilian government agency, though many of our members have had military training. Of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising between the two.
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
Tell me about your investigation into Saren.
Sorry, Commander. I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Блин, вот что я хотел отметить, что вот в отличие от консолей, да, ПК позволяет тебе старенькие игры просто тупо вот запустить в 2К разрешении, с шикарной графикой. И даже спустя столько лет, вот сейчас отыграешь, на хорошем 2К мониторе игра выглядит просто отлично. Просто шикарно, в 60 кадрах, и тебе для этого не нужно покупать там ремастеры, а достаточно купить там старый Mass Effect там за 200 рублей, да, как я взял в Steam на распродаже первую и вторую часть, она мне вышла там в 200 рублей с копейкой. И реально, две огромные игры, которые даже сейчас вот на современном железе ты их запустил, они летают и выглядят шикарно вообще, то есть. Давай посмотрим, что нам здесь предложат. Предупреждение. Следующее сообщение было отправлено нескольким адресатам экстранета с учетной записи, отследить которую не удалось. Требуется дальнейший мониторинг. Дорогой друг Биотик, ты получил это сообщение, потому что у нас общая цель. Немногие нас понимают и уж тем более поддерживают. Нам нужно держаться вместе, мы должны построить наш новый мир. Присоединяйся к нам, мы ждем тебя в скоплении Эты Хокинга. Только объединившись, мы сможем бороться с несправедливостью по отношению к нам. Короче, это какое-то, по-моему, задание, да, я получил только что. Второстепенное. Необычные данные. Ага. Гидры в скоплении Аргуса, выясните, что произошло. Найдите общину. О, вот видишь, уже не зря, блин, сходили. Уже не зря сходили. И познакомились, кстати, с директором Палиным, который тоже оказался весьма любопытным чуваком. Так, у нас тут азари, турианцы, дипломаты. Рядовой Фредрикс. А, про спутницу общаются.
Besides, Nick, the consort's nothing like the girls back on the colonies. She's...
You don't have to do it with her. You can just talk to her if you want.
Is that all you did, Jazz? Just talk?
I didn't say that.
Ha! I bet you did too.
Сзади тебя стоит офицер, чел.
What do you want? Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here as... That is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
Насана?
Very
Ладно. Так, бармен.
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
You know who I am?
Your arrival created a bigger-than-average stir among the diplomats and hangers-on around here. There's always something new happening around here. I could fill you in on some points of interest if you'd like.
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies, not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find the bank, the Emporium, and Shaira's. If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort, she entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and
Злачное место, короче, да?
Goodbye.
Спасибо.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
Спасибо. Опять эта хрень. Ладно, мы к ней еще вернемся. Так, хорошо, ладно, мы это крыло тоже разведали. Пообщались тут с ребятушечками. В принципе, было очень интересно. Теперь... Да, давай. Пошли все-таки в башню. Потому что здесь, ну, короче, куча всего здесь. Кучейшая. Нам надо идти в башню, вот сюда направо и вот туда. Вот это, короче, тема быстрое перемещение между здесь нынешними локациями. Так. К башне Цитадели. Башня — высокое белое здание на другой стороне площади слева. Это главное административное здание Цитадели, в котором располагается совет. Это я уже понял. Блин, ну место охеренное. Посмотри, как здесь красиво. Прикольно. К посольствам. Так, давай. К Академии СБЦ. Так, правильно я иду? Давай посмотрим. Нет, мне вот туда, еще дальше. Мы вот это дело обходим. Экспресс Цитадели. Давай пока не будем быстрым перемещением пользоваться. Погуляем. Вдруг встретим кого-нибудь интересного. Хранитель, да, вот кто это такие?
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Please do not disturb the keepers. Welcome to Presidium.
Может, она что-нибудь расскажет про
You are
хранителей?
standing near the base of the Citadel Tower. one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way. The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the Council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Короче, хранители, это видно протеанская технология, мы даже не знаем, что с ними делать.
Tell me about the Relay Monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Ладно.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Такс. Подожди, мы чуть-чуть прошли. Нам вот сюда надо. Башню. Слушай, ну чё, прикольно. Хранители прям интересные создания.
The Council isn't gonna ask me any questions, are they?
I doubt it. We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Да ладно, ребятушки, сейчас разберемся. Не дергайтесь. Окей, пошли. А вот и совет. Гарус, директор Пален. Ты ж только что там был.
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you. You don't want to keep the Council waiting.
Хорошо, пойдем. Этот Гарус, по-моему, станет нашим членом отряда, если мне память не изменяет. И он такой довольно жесткий чувак в бою. Ну, все торианцы, они воины, охренеть.
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. Roll it? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Короче, как обычно, да, кто в совет вступит, там 5-е, 10-е. О, смотри, здесь можно, получается, прям перемещаться сюда. Так, давай посмотрим, куда нам. А, нам вот прямо, вот. Так, а ты тогда кто? Контр-адмирал Кахопу. Так. Я просто здесь хочу, пока мы пойдем, вот хранитель. Потому что я помню, что-то потом с этими хранителями, короче, будет какая-то тема интересная. Нужно будет их находить тут по всей цитадели. Ладно, пошли. Вот нам к капитану.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
You can't hide behind the Council forever.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
А, вот соларианцы. Вам еще есть что сказать?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Посол прав, как бы.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
I know how the world works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions, but only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Так, ни хрена себе тут, блин.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their side. They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests, too.
Who cares if we get a seat on the council? What's the big deal?
If the council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Tell me about Barlavon.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Фух, блин, столько информации. Так, ого, так, Цитадель, серый посредник. Барлавон с Харкином. Давай, короче, вначале сходим в логово Коры и поговорим с Харкином, агентом СБЦ, которому известно местонахождение Гаруса. Соберите сведения о Сарене, а потом мы отправимся к серому посреднику. Так, подожди. То есть, короче, в логово Коры нам надо. Нам нужно идти в логово Коры. Так, для этого мы возвращаемся вот сюда, потому что здесь больше ничего нет. Ага, вот этот чувак тоже, хранитель. Окей, ладно, пошли. А вот, давай экспрессом. Это ж... А, нет, это не экспресс. Экспресс внизу. Давай попробуем воспользоваться. Куда он нас приведет? Что это такое, кстати? Ну.
That guy's up to something.
What guy?
The one over by the keeper.
Шорбан.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
Что ты там делал?
Yes, is there something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Окей, журнал. Так, бабки сразу перечислить. Так, вот, короче, мне нужно этих хранителей. Короче, когда я увижу, надо их просканировать, и мне перечислят денежки и опыт. Так, вот здесь вот у нас, вот он еще один стоял. Давай к нему подойдем. Точно не помню, сколько их всего, но мы всех хлопать будем. Так, здесь вроде больше никого. Так, там у нас нет хранителей. Не.
Maybe. But I wouldn't believe everything you hear.
That's just it. I'm hearing it everywhere. It's not just isolated rumors.
Do you really think Saren could be...
Да. Ля-ля тополя, короче. Так, в логово. Логово коры.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Ее все ненавидят. Ну, к тому же у нас не было прямых доказательств, правильно? У нас были только косвенные доказательства. Поэтому, что мы могли сделать? Так, просканили. Хорошо, так, к башне Цитадели. Ко входу в жилые сектора. К Академии... Так, да подожди ты. К Академии СБЦ. Экспресс покой спутницы, Экспориум, Эмпориум. Поговорите с Барлой Воном. Да блин, да подожди ты. Экспресс. А, ну то есть мы в принципе в банк можем прям хоть сейчас идти. Вот мы сейчас направо здесь повернем и пошли. И с Барлой Вон поговорим сразу. Ханар проповедник.
This one is unsure why the other would not wish word of the Enkindlers to be spread. Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance? Are you allowed to preach here in the Presidium? The words this unworthy one speaks are merely observations of the truth. The CSEC officer requests that this one purchase an evangelical permit to spread the truth of the Enkindlers. If that's all the CSEC officer wants, why not just buy the permit? The truth of the Enkindlers is universal. This one humbly believes that the truth should not be suppressed. Exacting payment as a means of imposing limits upon the truth is an abrogation of this one's religious freedom. So you're breaking the law by preaching without a permit right now? The CSEC officer states that preaching in this place is forbidden, and preaching anywhere on the Citadel requires a permit. This one humbly submits that it is not preaching to state the truth of the Enkindlers, and thus no permit should be necessary. Who are the Enkindlers? Your people know them as the Protheans. They are the true creators of this one's people. The Enkindlers raised the Hanar from ignorance into consciousness by granting this one's people the gift of speech. Let me talk to the CSEC officer. Perhaps I can explain the situation. This one would be most grateful for the assistance. Please let this one know if success is achieved.
That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
I think you should let the Hanar preach in the Presidium.
The Presidium is a place of culture and respect. It should not be filled with zealots shouting their idiocy. Why should the jellies get special treatment? Every other species understands and obeys the laws.
Видишь, я еще не прокачал, да?
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself, would that take care of things?
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
If I purchased the evangelical permit myself...
As long as it stays in approved areas once it has the permit, yes. That would solve the issue for me.
I'll be back.
I don't care what you have to do. Just get rid of that Hanar.
Так, журнал. Просканируйте хранителей, проповедник. Разрешите спор. Офицера, вам нужно либо избавиться от Ханара, либо убедить офицера СБЦ оставить Ханара в покое. Такс. А как купить, получается?
Has the CSEC officer been assuaged? I'll keep working on it. This one will continue to spread its message.
Слушай, ну как-то, короче, можно его убедить, только я пока не знаю как. Ладно, давай, мы еще вернемся к этому. Есть какие элементы подлагивания? Ну понятно. Игра работает не в родном разрешении. Поэтому, блин, она и так выглядит отлично. Так, где у нас Барлавон? Прямо вот здесь, кстати говоря. А вот и он.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepherd. You were at Torfan, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory serves.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
I hear your information can be expensive.
Normally, this information would cost a small fortune. But these are exceptional circumstances.
Да ладно.
So I am going to give it to you for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren's turned on a lot of people lately.
I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Sounds pretty shady.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the Council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope he will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Ну, уровень. О, 3 очочка. Так, что бы нам добавить? Давай прокачаем, наверное, вот это. Вот это. Увеличивает урон и точность пистолета и снижает боевая подготовка. И вот это. Эшли. Так, Эшли мы вкачаем. Пекали не нужны. Давай прокачаем прилив адреналина. Вот это дело. Вот это. И вот это. А, все, да. И Оленка, 2 очка. Так, давай вот это поможем ему. Бросок, дешифровка. Новый навык дешифровки для взаимодействия с предметами средней конструкции. Страж. Вот это вот давай качнем. Отлично, пойдем. Так, мы поняли, что у нас получается в СБЦ прибыл Кроган, который что-то, короче, делает. А, он хранитель, давай просканируем его. Луч. Так, но с другой стороны, Кроган Кроганом, но я еще хотел сходить в логово коры. И, короче говоря, в общем, да, поговорить там с Харкиным. Кстати, вот еще один. Так, Нелина.
Welcome. I am Nelina.
А, это ж мы пришли к этой бабе.
Would you like me to see when the consort will be able to meet with you?
Can't I just go in?
I'm afraid not. Yeah, you must understand there are many who seek the consort services. But if you wish to leave your name, she'll make every effort to meet with you.
Commander Shepard, with the Alliance Navy.
Excellent. You should hear something in 3 or 4 months.
What is the consort? What does she do?
It's difficult to explain. She's many things to many people, and something different for each. Some seek her for advice, some for entertainment, others still for pleasure. Most of the time, our clients won't realize what they were seeking until after she has provided it for them.
You make her sound like some kind of oracle.
No, not in the usual sense. She's merely a woman with remarkable compassion and a generous spirit. I suggest you make an appointment and see for yourself.
What do you do here, Nelina?
I'm one of the consort's acolytes. Many of the people here today will not see the consort, but they expect to be attended to just the same. It's our job to ensure that they leave contented.
What exactly do you attend to?
Well, each acolyte has her unique abilities. Some soothe with song, others with conversation. As much as possible, we seek to match the needs of our clients to the skills of our acolytes. My specialty is touch. My fingertips can find every tension point in your body
Прикольно.
and relieve it.
I'd like to try out your services.
Excellent. I'll add you to our client list. We should be able to see you in 3 or 4 months.
Nobody's worth that much of a wait.
Well, that's not for me to judge. I have your name and you'll be contacted. Is there anything else?
I think I'm done here.
Oh, well, I hope you'll return again in the future. We always enjoy seeing new clients.
Nelina,
Yes, Shaira?
send the commander up to see me. I wish to speak with him.
Yes, of course, mistress.
Повезло.
Huh. It appears the consort has taken notice of you. She'd like to meet with you now.
What does she want to see me for?
I don't know. You'll have to ask her yourself. Just head upstairs. She'll be waiting for you.
Ладно, прикольно. Фартануло.
This is my first time. I can't believe I didn't come sooner.
You're with the Alliance? My brother's a private back on Earth.
Да. А вот и Шаира.
That is close enough, Commander. I've heard a great many things about you since your arrival here in our citadel.
What exactly do you do?
That depends on your needs. I offer advice to some, comfort to others. I have a certain problem that could use your expertise.
Maybe I can help.
I have a friend, Septimus, a retired Turian general. I won't discuss the details, but He wanted me to be more than I could be. We had a falling out. Now he spends his days in Cora's den, drinking and spreading lies about me. If you would speak to him as a fellow soldier, I believe he will listen to you and let the matter be.
What happened between you?
I respect his privacy too much to go into the details. If he wishes to tell you what happened, that is his prerogative.
What exactly do you want me to tell him?
Appeal to his sense of honor. Remind him of his position as a general. If you can convince him to stop spreading lies about me, I would be very grateful.
Меня что, за член
Now I
схватила,
must
что
ask
ли?
you to take your leave. I have many clients waiting to see me.
Ладно, давай. Ну вот, кстати, заодно в логово коры сходим и с Харкиным пообщаемся, и заодно пообщаемся и с генералом. Пойдем. Это будет любопытно. Это будет очень любопытно. Спасибо, Нелина. Пока. Так, хорошо. И как же мне туда попасть? Эмпориум. Да блин, почему все время переключается? Мне не нужно переключать. Так, что это такое? А, спор о пророке. Входу в жилые сектора, экспресс Цитадели, к башне. Так, ну давай подойдем вот к экспрессу. Куда он может нас отправить? Президиум, жилые сектора. Так, президиум. А где у нас логово коры? В жилых секторах, по-моему. Логово коры. О, давай. Смотри, как прикольно. Удачненько. Блин, ну пока охренеть как интересно. Так, логово коры, частный клуб. Окей, давай. В смысле? На тебе, тварь. Оуч, меня залупили, прикинь. Я что-то не ожидал, что меня здесь нахлобучат. Давай. У меня авточек, интересно, был автосейв здесь. А, о, да, ну отлично, спасибо. Да ёб твою мать. Давай. Ляж, сволочь. Люди Сарена, ни хрена себе, прикинь, они тут размотали меня. Я не очень пока понял, как мне прижиматься. Он автоматически прижимается или как? Так, взаимодействовать. Тактический дисплей, снаряжение, отряд, быстрый сейв, вперед. Так, штурм, левый shift. Ходьба, бег, приседание. Огонь, прицел, уровень прицела. Граната, первая помощь. Достать, убрать, предыдущее, пистолет. Так, умение, открыть слоты. Удерживать позиции. Пушка, прицел, турели. Слушай, ну походу он автоматически встает в этот... Что за звуки, блин? Походу он автоматически встает в этот... ну, короче, в общем, прижимается, короче говоря. Так, давай вначале найдем Харкина. Расслабиться. Азария. Азария прикольные. Ладно, пошли. Ну, здесь по делу, типа. А здесь он на землянке есть. Посетитель. Джена. Ок. А, вот и генерал, кстати. Ладно, давай.
Commander, what do you want?
What's bothering you, General?
I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
So if you feel that way, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Is she really worth it? There must be other women.
It's not just any woman I want. It's her, and her alone. Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
Enjoy your drink, General.
Yeah, off you go. See you later, kid.
Блин,
I don't feel right just leaving like this.
Don't waste your time, kid. Run away now, while you still can.
You need to start acting like a general if you want to beat this.
I spent all my life acting like a general, and what did it get me? Huh? No, those days are over. I'll just be what I am. A tired, lonely, worn-out soldier.
You're a damn general. Quit your whining.
Ha! You got balls, kid. There are only 5 people in this damn galaxy who talk to me like that. So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
I don't think it could hurt.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right. I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or 2. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why does he think that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this datapad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zaltan. He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers. Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Блин, кайф.
Imagine a general like that getting so upset about a woman.
That's because you don't understand women, Kate.
Блин, как же прокачать вот эти вот навыки разговора, блин. Это самая прикольная тема на самом деле. Я же вот это прокачал, обаяние там. Ну, видимо, не это. А что тогда нужно прокачивать? Ладно, давай. А вот и Харкин, кстати.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
You said they covered all this up. How'd you hear about it?
I spent 20 years working cases here on the Citadel. People on this station love to talk. Secrets are like herpes. If you got them, you might as well spread them around.
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The heroes fall. Classic tragedy.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
You need to look in a mirror. Sober up and take some responsibility for yourself.
Save your sermons. This ain't no church.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Хорошо, так, что нам еще здесь может понадобиться? Значит, Гарус, отправляйтесь в медклинику, поговорите с Рексом. Хорошо. Так, я бы сейчас сходил, на самом деле, пообщался бы с Кроганом. Да я и так это понял. Да блин, не договорила. Так, а что это? Контрольно... К рынкам. Морлан.
Hello there. Welcome to Morland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Броня для инопланетян. Стандартные предметы. Но у меня инопланетян нет в команде, поэтому пока не надо. Так, штурмовая винтовка Хищник, Воитель Кроган, снайперка, дробовик, Ураган 3. А сколько у меня кредитов? У меня 1640, а он стоит 8750. Улучшение панацелина. Давай вот это вот сразу купим. Уникальный предмет. Лицензия Elanus Risk Control Services. Для интенданта Нормандии. Вот это сразу покупаем. Вот это тоже сразу покупаем. Улучшение панацелина 2. Цена 325. Отлично. А у меня 1340. Ну, по крайней мере, здесь можно это купить. Смотри-ка. Ураган 3. Ну ладно, остальное... Так, подожди, я же могу продать ему. Смотри-ка. Улучшение брони. Биоусилитель Близнецы. Штурмовая винтовка Лансер. Легкая броня Турианец. Легкая броня Человек. За сколько он пропаковал? А, за 15? Так нам проще в Унигель это переедет. Турианец. Штурмовая винтовка Лансер 1. Пистолет Убийца. Биоусилитель Близнецы. Ну, короче, хрень всякая. Улучшение брони, амортизаторы 1. Все, я думаю, хватит. Окей. Блин, ну прикольно. Здесь, смотри, поторговать можно даже. Ты кто такой?
You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad. Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. Oh, but next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
Как всегда, блин, появляются эти сумасшедшие поклонники.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharaohs? Novaria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon.
Да, тут же еще можно на Нормандии
But it doesn't
путешествовать по
matter where you hail
планетам.
from. My goods are available to all.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Короче, тут до хера всего, реально. Лицензия Elcos Combine. Ну это, короче, походу скины для Нормандии. Огненная буря. Прикинь. Вообще огонь, блин. Средняя броня человек. 60 тысяч. Офигеть.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Так, хорошо, ладно. Так, президиум. Президиум. А, вот даже так, слушай, ну это вообще прикольно. Так, посольство, да. У меня же там этот, Рекс. Кроган. Так, и хранители. Мне ж надо не забывать сканировать хранителей. Кстати, да, мне же нужно Калкору, а он здесь. Так, это Андерсон. Зелтон, да.
Greeting, human. This is really not a good time.
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions. Anxious request. Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
So long.
Farewell, human. Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, then, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth Clan stands to profit from this in some way.
Так, давай Крогана найдем. Так, здесь же у нас нету этого хранителя, вроде нет. Походу он на той стороне. Вон хранитель еще. Сколько их тут, блин, еще? Так, здесь нет хранителя, интересно, или есть? Вроде нет. Ладно, пошли. Да блин, а где этот Кроган? Они же сказали, что он в этом... что он в... Вот еще хранитель. Что он в этих... в посольствах. Так где же он тогда? Так, просканируйте хранителей. Сколько их еще вообще? А, 21, а я только 9 отсканировал. Ни хрена себе. Так, фанат. Конрад Вернер. Поговорите с Шаирой. Проповедник. Так. Странное сообщение. Цитадель. Вы убедили Зелтона. Так, миссии. Подожди. Рекс, да. Поговорите с Рексом. Кроган по имени Рекс, охотник за головами, под допросом в Академии СБЦ. Если хотите, с ним можно... Он в СБЦ. Так, Агарос, отправляйтесь... Так, все, тогда, короче, нам надо в СБЦ. Подожди, это директор. Это директор управления СБЦ. Ну-ка, ну его здесь нету.
Shepard, what can I do for you now?
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Так, ну это просто это его кабинет, короче, а не сам СБЦ. Прикинь, их 21 этих, а я только 9, короче. Офигеть. Так, в СБЦ. Финансовый квартал. Так, вот это у нас куда идет? Это, по-моему, ведет к спутнице. Этого я уже просканировал. Да, это к спутнице. Так, ну все, твоя миссия выполнена с генералом.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander, but I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also have one more thing to give you, if you are interested.
What are you offering me?
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become. I see you. Your uniform fits as though you were born wearing it. You are a soldier through and through, proud, solitary, alone, but it gives you strength. You never hide your strength either. It serves you well, terrifies your foes. Few will dare to stand against you. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words. Here, Commander. In light of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on. And now I must ask you to leave. I have done everything I can for you.
Что она
Remember
дала?
my words, Commander.
Паноцилин, что ли?
They will give you strength.
Угу. Так, хорошо, ладно, это задание мы выполнили. Окей. Дальше. Такс. Давай, короче, пойдем тогда Рекса навестим. В Академию СБЦ. Так, где у нас это дело? Покоя спутницы, Эмпориум. Так, это у нас спор. Башни Цитадели, Экспресс. Входу в жилые сектора. Вот, к Академии СБЦ. Все, пересекаем мост. И, короче, там у нас будет Экспресс к Академии. Текс, по-моему, вот эта тема. Да. Президиум, жилые сектора, клиника, логово коры, рынки. Подожди. Президиум, финансовый покой спутницы, вход в жилые сектора, башня, финансовый район. Так, подожди. Может быть, мне нужно ниже спуститься? К Академии СБЦ. Управление СБЦ. Башня, банк, эмпориум, покой спутницы. Слушай, а давай попробуем спуститься к Академии СБЦ. Да, вот нам спуститься и нужно. Просто на уровень ниже получается. Вот сюда. Мы сюда еще, по-моему, не ходили. Ага, вот, мне сюда и надо, кстати. Во-во-во, да. К Академии СБЦ. Это, походу, вниз? Ага. Блин, ну серии получатся большими, потому что...
How you holding up, Lieutenant?
Not too bad. No headaches worth mentioning lately. Maybe I'm getting used to the strain.
Maybe you've just got a good stress release. I know that knocking the geth on their synthetic asses gets rid of my headaches.
Офигеть, огромная эта цитадель, конечно. Окей, давай. А вот, кстати, и Рекс.
Witnesses saw you making threats in Fist's bar. Stay away from him.
I don't take orders from you.
This is your only warning, Rex.
You should warn Fist. I will kill him.
You want me to arrest you?
I want you to try.
Go on. Get out of here.
Yes, human.
I'm trying to bring down Saren. Barlavon said to talk to you.
Barlavon is a wise man. We may share a common goal, human.
Enlighten me.
I've been hired to kill the owner of Cora's Den, a man named Fist. He did something very foolish.
What did he do?
He betrayed the Shadow Broker. A Quarian showed up here on the Citadel. She was on the run. She wanted to trade information for a safe place to hide, so she went to Fist. He promised to arrange a meeting between her and the Shadow Broker. Instead, he contacted Saren.
What does Saren have to do with this?
Well, the Quarian has something that connects Saren to the Geth. He paid Fist a small fortune for her.
If we get our hands on that evidence, we can prove that Saren's a traitor. And the Council will have to listen to us.
Where's the Quarian now?
Last I heard, Fist still had her. Probably somewhere inside his club. You help me kill Fist, she's all yours.
I want to know more about your employer.
Can't tell you much. All I got was a coded message with the details of the job. Standard procedure.
What about Garrus, that Turian? He wants to take Saren down too.
He might come in handy.
He was here just before you showed up. Said he was going to follow up a lead on his investigation. Wanted to speak to the doctor at the med clinic.
Move out.
Так, мы можем взять, короче, его вместо Кайдена. Или вместо Эшли. Ну смотри, Кайден у нас получается... Ага. Кайден у нас получается биотик, да? А Рекс у нас не биотик, он чисто боевик, да, видишь? А, нет, у него есть биотические умения. Технические. Ага, вот так. То есть Кайден у нас техник. Ага, ну то есть Эшли, да, она чисто soldier. А этот и soldier, и... Ну давай возьмем его чисто так, для прикола. Такс. Уничтожить Фиста. Отправляйтесь. Давай с медклиникой еще тоже повзаимодействуем. Это тоже интересная тема. Такс. Мне бы найти Цитадель. Так, к стыковочному шлюзу, к президиуму. Но это обратно получается. Интендант, арсенал, офисы СБЦ, управление движением. В нижние жилые сектора. Не, знаешь что, давай, короче, вернемся. И вернем. Подожди, вот сюда, да. И вернемся в клинику. Так, президиум, да. Не-не-не, подожди. Посольство. Не президиум, а в жилые сектора. И в клинику. Он прям нас, да, вот сюда прям сразу довезет. Вот так, давай.
I didn't tell anyone, I swear.
That was smart, Doc. Now if Garrus comes around, you stay smart. Keep your mouth shut or we'll... Who are you? Let her go.
Ah!
Heads up!
Ляж. Вот и все.
Area secured.
Perfect timing, Shepard. Gave me a clear shot at that bastard.
You took him down clean.
Sometimes you get lucky. Dr. Michelle, are you hurt?
No, I'm okay, thanks to you, all of you.
Why were they threatening you? Who do they work for?
They work for Feast. They wanted to shut me up, keep me from telling Garrus about the Quarian.
The one I told you about, Shepard.
She must be able to link Saren to the Geth. There is no way the Council can ignore this.
Time we paid Fist a visit.
This is your show, Shepard. But I want to bring Saren down as much as you do. I'm coming with you.
You're a Turian. Why do you want to bring him down?
I couldn't find the proof I needed in my investigation, but I knew what was really going on. Saren is a traitor to the Council and a disgrace to my people.
Welcome aboard, Garrus.
Fist is going to be waiting for us. When we hit him, we better hit him hard.
Да, давай, короче, вот его возьмем и вот этого возьмем. Он тоже, кстати, техник. Ну да, я думаю, вот так будет прикольно. Побегаем с новыми. Смотри, мы потом еще Кварианку сможем взять и Азари. Отступник. +2.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Feast's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
You're a doctor. How did you end up here on the Citadel?
My parents brought me here when I was young. My father was a medic with the Alliance. I chose to keep the medical tradition alive, but not the military. Fixing up wounded soldiers isn't my idea of fun.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Такс. Интерфейс первой помощи. Микропроцессоры, встроенные в боевой скафандр, контролируют состояние и осуществляют направленное выделение небольших доз панацелина для ускорения процесса заживления. Ну давай. Улучшение брони. Интерфейс первой помощи 700. Давай. Интерфейс первой помощи 3. 3500. Медицинский интерфейс. Прикольно. Окей, так. Что-то у меня ж там, да, улучшение брони, амортизаторы. Взять. Давай посмотрим, что оно мне дало. Так, пистолет. Улучшенный прицел. Хорошо. Так. Вот так. Можно переключаться быстро. Так, бронебойные патроны 1. Окей. Так, Страйкер 2. Противопехотные у меня стоят. Солярис. Так, броня. Тяжелая броня, легкая броня, турианец. Кстати, да, Гарус Вакариан. Ну, у него-то получше стоит. Улучшение брони, амортизаторы 2. Интерфейс первой помощи. Слушай, а почему у меня нету этого? А, у меня есть тоже, смотри, батарея для щита. Интерфейс, амортизаторы 2. Установка в боевой... Ага. Плюс 15% физический предел. Восстановление здоровья плюс 1,5 в секунду. Давай вот это поставлю себе. Гарус Вакариан. Амортизаторы 2. Тебе вот это поставим. А тебе поставим вот это. Так, а на чем он у нас, кстати, специализируется? Ну, он типа, наверное, на дробашах тоже. Фазные патроны. Страйкер 2. Ну нет, он на пекалях, наверное, не особо. А вот Гарус, да. Гарус на пистолетах явно специализируется. Так. Окей, так, подожди. Еще знаешь что? Прокачка. Да, вот у него 10 очков. Давай. Турианский агент. Увеличивает точность всех видов оружия на 4%. Увеличивает урон штурмовых и снайперских винтовок. Ага, вот его основная специализация, да? Штурмовые снайперские винтовки. Тактическая броня. Снижает получаемый урон. Первая помощь. Так, ну давай вот это прокачаем на 3. Вот это прокачаем ему. Тактическая броня. Вот это на парочку. Усиление щита, окей. Так, первая помощь. И вот так. Слушай, ну на самом деле Оленка нужен, потому что он же электроник. Так, а ты у нас кто? Кроган Вейтива. 3 единицы здоровья в секунду. Увеличивает в ближнем бою на 50%. Сопротивляем физическому воздействию. Ну вот это точно нужно тебе. Барьер, боевая броня. На парочку. И у него тоже, смотри, штурмовые винтовки. Вот так. Физподготовка. Давай. Что это такое? Увеличивает здоровье на 10%. Ну он такой чисто, да, выживальщик. Такс, отряд. Ну, я так понял, что вот прям сейчас я его не могу взять. Ну, распределить, короче, людей. Ну, в общем, Оленка нужен реально. Ладно, пошли. Разберемся. Сейчас нам нужно, короче, с Фистом разобраться. Это наша основная задача. Что-то знакомое. Я тут был вообще, нет? Так, Шепард. Подожди, отряд. Да, еще прокачка. Так, штурмовик. Защиту от биотических на 15%. Боевая подготовка. Увеличивает урон от оружия на 2. В ближнем бою на 35. Пистолеты. Открывает умения дробовики. Тоже прикольная, кстати, вещь. Штурмовик. Давай вот так будем потихонечку прокачивать. Так, Гарус. Вот это. И тактическая броня. И вот это. И Рекс. Давай, короче, физподготовка, да? Боевая броня. Штурмовая винтовка. Открывает умения дробовики. Вот так вот. И вот так вот. Вот это вот вещь прям отличные штуки всякие. Так, ну здесь у нас... Эмили Вонг.
I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. I read about the siege of Torfin, sending your men to their deaths, shooting slavers as they tried to surrender. I need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty. Someone who'll do what needs to be done. That's you.
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
No promises. But if I find anything relating to your case, I'll inform you.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Хорошо, ладно. Ну, мы же будем такого отыгрывать чувака, да? В основном преследующего свою выгоду, поэтому мне похрен. Я не собираюсь тут быть, как говорится, добродетелем. А, так это рынки. Так, хорошо. Цитадель, фанат, проповедник, просканируйте странное сообщение. Так, миссии. Разоблачите Сарена. Просьба репортера. Ищите информацию. Уничтожить Фиста. Хорошо, ладно, давай. Фист у нас логово коры. Давай. Я думаю, сейчас будет писец как жарко.
Looks like it's shut down.
Fist knows we're coming.
Хорошо, ладно, давай. Быстро. А, тут только, короче, этот. Ляж. Заходим.
Hold the line, lock shield!
All targets down.
Так, вроде все готовы. Возьмем дробовик лучше, здесь что-то тесно.
Stop right there. Don't come any closer.
Warehouse workers. All the real guards must be dead.
Stay back or we'll shoot.
I just killed 50 bodyguards to get in here. What do you think I'll do to you?
Screw Fist. He doesn't pay us enough for this.
It would have been quicker to just kill them.
Shooting people isn't always the answer.
Да, отступника играть прикольно, такого на отморозе, да? Такой, суки, вы встряли. Так. Ух ты, дробовик Етаган 3, штурмовая винтовка, снайперка. Ое. Так, давай-ка дробаш посмотрим. Ятаган 3, а у меня ураган 2. Слушай, ну этот явно лучше. Такс. Потом штурмовая. Это для Гаруса. Мститель 2, давай. Модификации пока нет. Так, и снайперку мы еще взяли. Молот 2. Так, для тебя осталось что-нибудь? Нет? Лансер. Ну, у него такая же. Мститель. Ну вот еще дробовик, ураган 2. Давай возьмем ему. Штурм 1, Ятаган 3. А, это гранатомет. Ок, ладно, пошли. Так, тихо. Тихо, спокойно. Чё тут так жарко, писец? Да блин. Готов. Что-то у меня лечилка не работала.
Where's the Quarian?
She's not here. I don't know where she is. That's the truth.
He's no use to you now. Let me kill him.
Wait. I don't know where the Quarian is, but I know where you can find her. The Quarian isn't here. Said you'd only deal with the Shadow Broker himself.
Face to face? Impossible. Even I was hired through an agent.
Nobody meets the Shadow Broker. Ever. Even I don't know his true identity. But she didn't know that. I told her I'd set a meeting up. But when she shows up, it'll be Saren's men waiting for her.
Give me the location. Now.
Here on the wards, the back alley by the markets. She's supposed to meet them right now. You can make it if you hurry.
What are you doing? The Shadow Broker paid me to kill him. I don't leave jobs half done.
A lot of people died because of him. He had it coming. Now let's move. We have to save that Quarian.
Так, все отлично. Блин, сложно. Вот так. Фазные патроны, боевой датчик. Так, подожди. Так, некоторые противники используют генераторы помех, чтобы вывести из строя радар вашего оружия. Улучшение боевого сканера позволяет повышать чувствительность радара, что позволяет обнаруживать противников. Давай поставим, что прикольная тема. Так. Фазные патроны 2. Вот так, давай поставим. Здесь у нас стоит противопехотные, а сюда мы поставим бронебойные. Щит плюс. Давай вот это поставим. Ой, слушай, время идет, блин, а я тут такой курю стою, блин.
Now I'm ready.
Есть, Лех. А чё Гарус? Почему на нем крестик стоит? Я правильно иду, нет? Да, вот она, смотри.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off. Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Don't worry about Fist. He got what was coming to him.
Then I guess there are two things I need to thank you for. Who are you?
My name's Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
We could take her to the human embassy. Your ambassador will want to see this anyway.
You're not making my life easy, Shepard. Firefights in the wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
This Quarian can help us bring down Saren. I would have told you that if you hadn't jumped down my throat.
I apologize, Commander. This whole thing with Saren has me a bit on edge. Maybe we should just start at the beginning, Miss...
My name is Tali. Tali Zora Naraya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
I've never heard of this before.
It is a tradition among my people. When we reach maturity, we leave the ships of our parents and our people behind. Alone, we search the stars, only returning to the flotilla once we have discovered something of value. In this way, we prove ourselves worthy of adulthood.
What kinds of things do you look for?
It could be resources like food or fuel, or some type of useful technology, or even knowledge that will make life easier on the flotilla. Through our pilgrimage, we prove that we will contribute to the community, rather than being a burden on our limited resources.
Tell us what you found.
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I disabled it and removed its memory core.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
How did you manage to preserve the memory core?
My people created the Geth. If you're quick, careful, and lucky, small caches of data can sometimes be saved. Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
That's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
He said Eden Prime brought him one step closer to finding the conduit. Any idea what that means?
The conduit must have something to do with the beacon. Maybe it's some kind of Prothean technology. Like a weapon.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
I don't recognize that other voice, the one talking about Reapers.
Are they some kind of new alien species?
According to the Memory Core, the Reapers were a hyper-advanced machine race that existed 50,000 years ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And they believe Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love this.
The Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
The Captain's right. We need to present this to the Council right away.
What about her? The Quarian?
My name is Tali. You saw me in the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
I thought you were on your pilgrimage.
The pilgrimage proves we are willing to give of ourselves for the greater good. What does it say about me if I turn my back on this? Saren is a danger to the entire galaxy. My pilgrimage can wait.
I'll take all the help I can get.
Thanks. You won't regret this.
Anderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council. Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Окей. Так, хорошо, я бы на самом деле вернул Кайдена. Вернее, давай с бабами походим немного, вот так будет прикольно. Так, ядерная граната взять. Давай. Ядерные гранаты содержат небольшое количество радиоактивного полония, рассеивающегося при взрыве. Противники, находящиеся в радиусе поражения, получают различные дозы радиационного заражения. Плюс 25% урон ядом. Ой, давай. Гранатомет прикольная тема на самом деле. Так, Эшли. Италия. Давай посмотрим, короче, на чем они там все специализируются. Так, ну Эшли, понятно, она на пистолетах, на штурмовых винтовках. А на чем Тали? Пистолеты, стандартная броня, электроника. О, кстати, смотри, техник-кварианец. Увеличивает сопротивляемость техническим атакам на 10%, увеличит энергию щита на 60. Ой, на 90, на 120. Так, электроника. Поглощающее поле. Короче, она чистый техник. И пекали. Так, давай. Слушай, она прикольная, кстати. Но они тут все по-своему прикольные. Боевая подготовка. Физподготовка. Физподготовка. А, еще 2 очка, смотри. Вот так, давай. Так, штурмовик. Боевая подготовка. В ближнем бою. Но я ближним боем, кстати, практически не пользуюсь. Давай вот так. Так, короче, нам надо в башню чесать. Кто это такой?
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Could you spare a moment?
Самеш Батия.
Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
What do you need?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your wife was serviceman Nirali Bhatia. I'm Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief Williams, it is a pleasure. Nirali spoke of you with great respect.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia. Nirali was a good woman. What can we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
We'll look into it.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time. I just want to give my wife a proper funeral, and the respect she deserves.
Хорошо, ладно, давай сходим в бар и пообщаемся. Нам все равно по пути. Выполнение таких мелких заданий, ну просто интересно будет по сюжету раз, а во-вторых, даст нам возможность прокачаться.
My goodness, you're Commander Shepard. Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist you?
I'm here on behalf of Samesh Bhatia for his wife, Nirali.
Serviceman Nirali Bhatia died on Eden Prime, as Mr. Bhatia no doubt told you. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage we've seen before. That is why her body is being held.
You think her body might be dangerous or contaminated?
No, Commander. Nirali Bhatia is not dangerous. Her body is in fact extremely valuable to the Alliance. The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses against Geth attacks. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
You know who and what I am. If I want Nirali Bhatia, I can get her.
Commander, I don't think threats are necessary. Even if the body were here on the Citadel, would you really risk going in shooting to get it?
The Marine's name was Nirali Bhatia. If you want to cut her up, you call her by name.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to see to it myself.
Вот и все. Тупо надавили на него. Ну, мы ж солдафоны. Из-за отступника будем играть. Будем, короче, жестким головорезом.
Hello again, Commander. Has there been any word?
Your wife is coming home, Mr. Bhatia.
Thank you. I will return home and begin my preparations. It does not bring me happiness, but it may bring me peace. Goodbye, Commander.
Samesh, I don't know if this helps, but your wife, Nirali, loved you very much. She missed your cooking, and she played recordings of you every night before she went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear it again.
Такс, окей, пошли. Так, башня. Она же сразу наверх нас закинет, да? Правильно я понимаю? Ну да, отлично. Так и хотел. О, подожди, мне ж прямо сюда. А ты что не работаешь? А ну давай работай.
Come on. Udine is presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return of the Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
This evidence is irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his Spectre status and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
Who's she?
Matriarchs are powerful Asari who have entered the final stage of their lives. Revered for their wisdom and experience, they serve as guides and mentors to my people. Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back. Saren's searching for it. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy? Impossible. It has to be. Where did the Reapers go? Why did they vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the Reapers wiped out all galactic civilization. If Saren finds the conduit, it will happen again.
Saren is a rogue agent on the run for his life. He no longer has the rights or resources of a Spectre. The Council has stripped him of his position.
That is not good enough. You know he's hiding somewhere in the Traverse. Send your fleet in!
A fleet cannot track down one man.
A Citadel fleet could secure the entire region, keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Every time humanity asks for help, you ignore us.
Shepard's right. I'm sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the Spectres.
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the Ambassador gets his human Spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Это момент человеческого триумфа.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged in the fire of service and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I've been ready for this since Eden Prime.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
Any idea where to find him?
We will forward any relevant files to Ambassador Udina.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the CSEC Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
I thought the ambassador would be a little more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Так, бонус спектра. Обучение спектров открывает доступ к навыкам обаяния и устрашения. Отлично. Так, ну хорошо. Прикольная была серия, получилась огромная. В следующей серии, я думаю, мы уже будем выдвигаться в галактику, использовать наш корабль и попутешествуем по планетам. Короче, Mass Effect, такой Mass Effect, да, отличная игра. Так что увидимся в следующей серии.